If you live in Pakistan, or even if you just follow up what's happening in the region, you know the economic pressure is quite real. IMF programs, currency devaluation, foreign reserves issues. As someone who's not originally from here, but living and building here in Pakistan, I see something quite interesting. When you are inside an ecosystem under pressure, two things will happen. Either people freeze or people innovate. And right now, I'm seeing a very serious conversation emerging around crypto, blockchain, and digital infrastructure. I'm an investor myself from 2022 because I really do believe in it. Not as speculation or not as let's get rich fast, but as a real strategy. And I'll break down 5 things in this video why crypto can be a great asset to adopt for an economy. First thing, energy as a digital asset. One thing that surprised me when I moved here, Pakistan sometimes produces more electricity than it can distribute. The grid is quite old, transmission is limited. So the government pays capacity charges without being able to use it. Now here is where crypto enters the conversation. Instead of wasting that energy, you place mining infrastructure next to those plants. That excess electricity becomes Bitcoin. And Bitcoin becomes dollar reserves. Countries like Bhutan and Ethiopia are already experimenting with this model. So the real question isn't, is crypto risky? The real question is, can unused infrastructure become a digital revenue stream? Second thing is going from mining to AI. Mining is not the interesting part for me. What's interesting is infrastructure. Once you build high-performance computing centers, you're not just mining Bitcoin, you're building data capacity. And in a word, moving toward and with AI, countries that don't build local data centers becomes pure consumers. For me, sovereign AI matters more than you think. And this isn't just about crypto, it's about digital independence. In other words, stop being enslaved by the West. And the third thing is talent opportunity. Pakistan is already the 3rd largest freelance market in the world, but many freelancers are stuck in low margin services, basic designs, and small coding gigs. Now imagine shifting even a percentage of 50,000 annual IT graduates towards blockchain infrastructure and smart contracts. The income difference is not small, it's actually exponential. You can move from $800 a month versus $8,000. We are not talking about here just lifestyle change, but real class mobility. And from where I stand, being in Pakistan but working across MENA, I see the same demand coming from Gulf markets, Saudi, UAE, Qatar. The region needs blockchain builders, so this isn't isolated to Pakistan, it's a regional positioning. The fourth element, tokenization and real estate. Let's talk about something quite local here, land. We talked about it last time in this video, go and check it, about real estate. So a huge percentage of court cases here are about property disputes, paper systems, double sales, ownership confusion. Blockchain introduced something simple, a register that can't lie. And tokenization means you don't need millions to invest. You can own a fraction transparently. This could fundamentally reshape access to assets. And again, if Pakistan builds the framework properly, this becomes easily exportable to other emerging markets in MENA with similar land record issues. I know Saudi, for example, also loves real estate and they do invest in it massively. And the fifth thing, actually, it's regulation and trust. Now, let's be realistic. Without regulation, crypto becomes chaos. Pakistan already have heavy peer-to-peer activity, informal, unprotected, and what's interesting now is the conversation around compliant framework, licensed exchanges, and even an ePKR. It's like digital money. If remittances, which are over $30 billion annually, become cheaper and faster through digital rails, I think this would be a quite macro impact. Finally, living between Pakistan and the broader MENA region, I see something forming. The Gulf has capital, North Africa has engineering talent, and Pakistan has a scale and digital adoption. So if these pieces align through fintech, blockchain infrastructure, we're not talking about isolated innovation anymore, but a regional digital corridor. And that's what we want to contribute in building at Wasssl. It's about real bridging ecosystems. I'm actually optimistic, but I have to be realistic. Crypto will not magically save Pakistan, but digital infrastructure, talent upskilling, and energy monetization, those are serious leverages. The only difference between speculation and strategy is governance. If done right, this isn't about chasing trends. It's about building infrastructure for the next 20 years. And from where I stand in between the ecosystems, the conversation has shifted. It's no longer should we, it's how we do it properly. Follow for more stories from the front line of fintech, innovation, and cross-border building.